let's make some room for a top 10 Billboard Hot 100. Yeah, did you?
Yeah.
Now you're in, man. Once you're in, you're in. How's it going, dude?
It's going good.
I saw you looking super sharp. Let's talk about the outfit. I am no fashionista, as I've been running our
Neither
friends
am I,
on.
but
But
just
yeah,
try to.
how did it come about?
Actually, I met someone who in Nashville. Let me make sure I got her last name. Oya Zavazina.
Well said.
She's from Russia, and she is a phenomenal dressmaker, but she also makes other types of clothes. So, anyway, I had some. She was like, "Well, I can make you something if she was making my wife something. So I can make you something if you want me to." And I said, "Okay, cool." So I was like, "What about something like this?" So I pointed to a picture that was similar to this.
Yeah.
She made it, and it worked.
Well, what I love about it, man, is it's like, this is an award show where it's like, what do you wear? You don't want to go all out. You could.
Yeah.
But then you're not going to go there in, t-shirt and jeans. But this is a cool little, adaptation of, a Henley. It's,
Yeah, I've worn it before, to be honest, and I had a jacket over it.
All right.
And thought we were going to be out of town for this show, so I didn't really have anything to wear, so I had to dig into my
last minute,
the stuff I've already worn. So I just threw a couple things together. But it's comfortable most of all, or first of all, and that was important for tonight, because tonight's a really relaxed night.
Oh, it's so cool.
And
the vibe here,
you don't want to be all cramped up in a tight suit, for several hours when everybody's having a good time, just kicking it.
We're here on Billboard Live. We got to talk about Body Like a Back Road, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it went to number 6 on the Hot 100, a top 10, just a smash. Take me back to just the first beginnings of that song.
Yeah, it was a song that I started a while back. I just had that line, Body Like a Back Road. And then one evening, this melody got stuck in my head, and that line, Body Like a Back Road, sang perfectly to this melody that I'd heard. So I kind of follow those little tips of fate sometimes, where God just puts these little things in your ear, and two worlds work out, melody and lyric come together, and you just put it down and go. And then just messing around with trying to come up with some fun verses. Yeah. Because the chorus kind of says it all, so you just got to figure out a way to kind of have fun with those verses. And that was the tricky part, but it came together, and it's been, one of the songs that I had a song on my first record called House Party that's how snuck up and was fun.
Dude, I'm so happy you mentioned House Party, because that's how I first became aware of you. I mean, that's got to be at least 2 years ago now.
Yeah, and that's not really what I naturally do, is that fun thing, like Body Like a Back Road or House Party. But a lot of times I can take it too serious and take the music too serious, and I realize when I get too far down that road that, hey man, you got to lighten it up every once in a while and have a good time. Man. So this was one of those songs that I was able to do that with, and it's inspired me to keep it in that lane a little more here going forward, I think, because I had such a fun time playing it live and all that good stuff. So
definitely, man.
Yeah, man.
Now, how common is that for your songwriting or song development process, that you get a line in your head and then you put it to a melody? Is that pretty apropos with how you develop your songs?
Yeah, sometimes they come together, because melody and phrasing are tied in together pretty closely. So a lot of times a melody will come from a lyric, a line that you have that works lyrically will sing better with certain melodies because of the phrasing. So it's a combination of all those things. But you try this, try that, and then when you do the one with the melody and the lyric come together, and it gives you that little feeling.
Special, man.
It's right, and you go with it and keep moving. So
absolutely,
it's a good time. I enjoy writing songs.
There's so many people here, and even as big of a star as you are right now, who have you kind of geeked out over, or kind of nerded out a little bit? Because there's there's stars from the past in the world of country music. There's the new stars. It's such a cool mix backstage here. And have you seen that you were kind of a little bit awestruck by?
No, I don't want to be dishonest and say, play up the thing like I was super starstruck. At this point, I don't really get starstruck.
Yeah.
But that's the good thing, is that I don't get starstruck, because, the stars are just people. We're all just people who we put on fancy clothes and try to look cool as often as we can. But at the end of the day, we're just fans, and we're up here trying to give back what music has given to us. So I love that country music captures that element of commonality best of all, and so I just see the beautiful thing about country music is I see the artists as peers, whether we're artists or fans of music, and so that's what helps create the family atmosphere. There's not really a huge disconnect between who the artists are and who the fans are in terms of celebrity status. So that's a good thing. I hope country music holds on to that.
Absolutely. I think, and you speak to a point that we've been talking with all of our guests here tonight on Billboard Live, is that just unique thing. This is my first trip to Nashville personally, but that unique just sort of culture in Nashville, this community, man, it's so strong, and I think you just kind of summed it up of why it is that way.
It's definitely endearing as a country music fan and growing up in the country music world to know that a lot of the guys I grew up listening to are just fans of country music like myself and all the other folks that are coming out to this show. So it's pretty cool.
Sam, thank you so much. I'm going to take you.
Thanks, brother. Absolutely. Yeah, my wife's out. We're going to go have some dinner. All right.
There you go.
Appreciate
Have a good one, man.
All right. Thank you, man.